Yes. Wow. All hail. All hail. All hail. That song is awesome. I love the Black Pumas. I love that song, Colors, the live studio edition, extended, where my man just rips it. We are back. All hail. Yes. I must apologize. Yesterday, I got invited to the Rosh Hashanah, and I had 42 calls to make. You don't understand my mind. Like, there's no way I could go into the night, even think of laying down in bed thinking I have that many people to call back and estimates to write. So I had to prioritize. I apologize. The Jewish holiday, all hail. Yep. All hail. Had a great night, though, and we are back here. Hope all my fellow Clemites had a good New Year, a sweet start to their New Year, and we will continue with the holidays. Keep rolling with the Jewish holidays for the rest of the week ahead. Yes. So it is Wednesday. We know it as Hump Day. And I picked that song because I was on my way to get my son, and I was driving over the causeway here that separates New City from Congress. And I was looking at what a beautiful, picturesque view. All right, listen, I got to call the police. I'm being get out of here. Get out of here. Someone call 911. I'm being assaulted now. All right, Sean checking in from Tennessee. I know the Braves are tied with the Mets. Leave me alone. Get out of here. There's got to be some better radio on in Tennessee. All right, yes, I know. Believe me, it was a rough night for several reasons. But I was driving over the causeway, and I looked to the left, and it's like a mountain. It's just a beautiful mountain, whatever mountain in Rockland County, whatever it's called. Beautiful mountain, all like chiseled away. Beautiful views and the colors. You know, the Hudson Valley is famous for its magical, mystical scenery. I'm looking for the word. The foliage. That's the word I was looking for. All hail. Thank you. The foliage is second to none here in the Hudson Valley. It's only just starting out. Will get much better. The colors, though, are, like I said, are what it's about. The browns, the oranges, the yellows, the reds. It's just beautiful that time of the year. Yes. And I know, but last night my son comes down and says, I told you, we're going through this major move around. My mom moved to Florida. Everybody up, let's pray. My sister's in Tampa. My mom's in Tampa. My nieces are in Tampa. Nephew, my little cousins, everybody's in Tampa. We're praying. We understand. My mom moved to Florida. We moved downstairs because we didn't have another room. And, oh, my God, it's been crazy. I haven't really settled in. I still have my tiny bed. My son sleeps downstairs with me last night. And let me tell you something. This guy hogs the bed. For some reason, my dogs were attracted to him like flies on. And I had no room. I was up literally all night last night. Every minute, every second of last night or early morning. You know what? I wasn't up all night. I was up all early morning. From literally the time when my son came down to when I said, you know what, let me just get out of bed. What am I doing here? I got no room. I literally laid on the floor for half an hour trying to sleep on the floor. Oh, God. But anyway, I know, the Mets. I'm not worried, though. I'm not worried. I still believe. I'm really 1 week left. I'm excited. It's like, it's playoff time. It's football. It's baseball. It's playoffs. I'm feeling good. We'll see what happens. Jordan, not even 3 seconds into the show. Knock, knock. Oh my God. And listen, good thing I wasn't here yesterday for all you Giant fans out there. I mean, I'm not gonna remind you that we won. I'm not going to rub it in. I mean, I'm going to remind you that we won. That's why I'm not going to rub it in. We won again. It's like a habit. I'm getting used to this. I I was so pumped up Monday night. Ridiculous. Oh my God, it was a beautiful thing to watch. Beautiful thing to watch. The Cowboys with their second string quarterback, their top, their sacks, they're leading the league in sacks. Their defense was beautiful. Was I worried when the Giants were leading 13-6? Absolutely not. I thought the Cowboys would score. I didn't think we would end up, just going on a 17-0 run, but I felt good. Defense, like I said, looked real good. The running game, you want to talk about stamping over somebody. It was like it was a big giant placemat and we were just rubbing our feet all over it. 180 yards. You talk about decimating a line. We owned that line. Like I said, I'm not going to beat the drum. I'm not going to go on and spend 2 hours talking about Cowboys beating the Giants. I wouldn't do that. Other things to talk about. I will definitely spend the next 30 seconds, though, before we go to break. I am pumped up. Cowboys own the Giants. We extend our lead by like 30 games. Head to head. It's not even close for anyone to rationalize that the Giants are even in our league. It's a ridiculous thought. I don't know, is this to be true? I got to fact check it, but I heard Daniel Jones has been having nightmares. DeMarcus Lawrence waking him up in his dreams, in his sleep. He's like, he goes into the bathroom, goes into the garage, No matter where he turns, he thinks he sees DeMarcus Lawrence. Woo, Cowboys. All right, 3:20 is hump day. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back. Woo!
Hudson Valley News, informative programs, and your favorite music. We're Radio Unscripted, AM 1700, WRCR, and WRCR.com.
We all want to live healthier lives and make good decisions. Join me, Carrie Potter, on the second Thursday of each month at 5 p.m. for House Calls, a health series brought to you by Good Samaritan Hospital. Each show will feature a different health topic and specialist. Your calls and questions are welcome. That's the second Thursday of the month at 5 p.m. for House Calls, brought to you by Good Samaritan Hospital. Advancing care here.
This is Clarkstown Supervisor George Homan. Please join me for my monthly show, Hometown Happenings, which airs the first Thursday of each month from 9:30 to 10 a.m. We will take your calls, we'll have special guests, and update you about what's going on around town and in the county. So please join me, Supervisor George Homan, the first Thursday of each month from 9:30 to 10 a.m. for Hometown Happenings. You'll be happy that you did.
Moving out.
This is Naomi Streicher at Q Home Sales. 2022 will be the most unpredictable real estate market. Find out what your home is worth by calling me at 845-364-0007. Naomi Streicher at Q Home Sales, 845-364-0007.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Hi, I'm Kevin Thomas. If you're looking for something that will make you smile, look no further. On The Good with Kevin Thomas, I've got positive stories and music to get you through your day. The Good with Kevin Thomas, weekdays at 2 p.m. before Clem in the p.m., right here on WRCR and WRCR.com.
Green light. Hey girl, school zone. I'm getting hungry. Car changing lanes. You want to meet me for pizza? Stop sign. Intersection clear. Yeah, street. Pizza sounds good. Ballin Street? Girlin Street!
It's hard to concentrate on two things at once, like texting and driving. Stop the text, stop the wrecks. How will you stop texting and driving? Tell us at stoptextstopwrecks.org. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
Now let's take a look at the roads with Hudson Valley traffic.
Checking Hudson Valley traffic, the route on the New York State Thruway moving along pretty well, coming up through the Suffern area, working your way up towards Sloatsburg and Harriman. Really not much of a bother either way. Across the Hudson River, all the bridges look to be moving along pretty well. You do have some roadwork slowdowns to watch out for in the Cortland vicinity.
Yes, here I am. All Hail the King is back. I just stepped out the door. It cost me $3,300. I mean, Joe from Parts Unknown coming to collect, and my electrician as well. But it's all good. All right, we are back here in Clem Studio 69. Just took a step outside. Once again, saw all the beautiful colors. Started off the show with Colors. Great song. Now I play a song from the Scorpions. Did you know in Greece they are known as the Scorpios? Wanted you to know that. All right, not true. I'm sorry. I just felt like saying that. But anyway, you know, because in Greek it's like Scorpios. Anyway, oh, God help me. We are back. The Scorpions, one of my favorite bands from Germany. Yeah, they are from Germany, right?
I believe so, yeah.
I believe they are. And you'll believe it, too, because I said it here. Thomas checking in, all hail. Mike checking in. Mike the Greek. Mike the Greek checking in. Mike, you got to earn that name back. You are now Mike the Greek. Can't pick a game for his life. You understand? Mike said Giants were going to win, but guess what? Woo! And like I said, I'm not going to sit here talking about the Giants Cowboys all show long. Don't worry about it. The Scorpios rock you like a hurricane. My sister is in St. Petersburg, obviously close to Tampa. Spoke to her earlier today. Hurricane Ian. Hold on for a while. I lost my train of. Let me regain my thought. When I say Ian, very quickly, my mind, I'm thinking Ian Curtis, and my mind just wandered. It got blank. Let me reconnect. All right, I'm short-circuited right there. Hurricane Ian made landfall Wednesday. Kev just texted me 155 mile an hour winds. It's a Category 4 right here. I just pulled it up. This is insane. I was listening to this on the radio before. Forecasts show the storm surge could be at its highest point up to 18 feet. That could absolutely cover this whole area that they expect that to be. At Bonita Beach, from Englewood to Bonita Beach, that 50-mile stretch could be up to 18 feet. That's not including the rain. That's just like the water from the ocean. That's insane. Let me tell you something. What did we have the other day? 50 mile an hour winds, 40 mile an hour winds. My hot tub cover blew off, shredded in half. I had this beautiful umbrella. Thing got thrown into the stream, broke. Got to get a new one. I priced it out. Screw that. People are going to be baking in the sun this summer. I'm not going out to buy another one of them things. I'm even surprised I bought that one if that's how much it cost. Hell no. But 55 mile an hour winds. I mean,
yeah, pretty crazy.
Are things built to withstand that? That's our bridges. Like, even if they don't collapse, are they so destabilized during this storm, this hurricane, that it compromises them down the road? I mean, it's insane. Really, people could come home to their houses absolutely filled with water, like covered. I mean, just gone. Almost 2.5 million, about 2.5 million people in Florida were under evacuation. People who had not evacuated yet were warned to stay inside, because this will be the storm that Governor DeSantis says the people will remember. I mean, it's crazy because we have storms, every X amount of years, whatever. And you remember Superstorm Sandy, right? I mean, what were the other ones? Some other ones. I mean, I know Sandy because it was crazy. It was just insane. Oh my God. It was like When we had Superstorm Sandy, I mean, it's chimney season is crazy, but it's like I can't even explain. And it's not even chimney season yet. It's like once Thanksgiving is over, then it's crazy. But Superstorm Sandy, it was just absolutely everything was wrecked. Everybody suffered some sort of damage. And this one could top that. They're expecting this to top that one, to go down as the one that everybody talks about. As of Wednesday morning, more than almost a third of a million residents were without, power. Really, you can't even think about imagine that, 150, imagine you're near the water, 150 mile an hour winds, storm surges. What do you do besides pray? I mean, you go and you pray. Just, I got a lot of friends. Facebook's alive and kicking right now with friends from Florida who are, as of now saying, hey, we're safe, everything's okay. People, I got my boy Mash showing pictures of him boarding up his house. Just a lot of insanity going on. The severity of this storm, it's affecting even my sister has friends scattered throughout Florida. And just even the rains, just the amount of volume of rain, if you're just in the area where you're not getting the tornado, the hurricane, the weather itself is just, what can you do? Pray. You pray that it comes and passes, and it's not going to pass, but comes and goes, and damage is as minimal as possible, and the loss of life is hopefully nothing. Things can be replaced. That's what you pay insurance for. But to just sit there and be waiting, and it's landing. I mean, the Category 4. I'm just looking at the way they rate these storms, just getting a little idea of the color chart here. See, again, I started with colors. All hail the greatness. That is I. Tropical storm, yellow. Hurricane 1 is light orange, sort of like a creamsicle color. A hurricane category number 2, you're moving to a tangerine type of orange. The outer part, because the inner part is a lighter part. When you get to Hurricane 3, it's like a red. I'm thinking fire engine red. 4, you're at like a purple. It looks like a purple nurple, as if you remember the days when you would give purple nurples. Yes, that's purple. 5. What is 5? Is that black? Is that black or deep purple? I can't really tell. I don't know what that is, but obviously it is the darkest color. So let's see what else. Just reading all these updates coming in. Wow. Oh my God. Holy moly. These videos, if I had any skill, Dave showed me 50 million times how to put it up on the YouTube, but I'm not even going to try to do it right now. These pictures of some of these the water. Oh, it looks like, wow. Oh my God. That is crazy. That is, I hope that the emergency people that go out there, you've got to pray for them. People are going to be needing assistance, and stuck and whatever the case may be. And you got the emergency personnel out there. You pray for them. Oh, wow. These pictures are insane. Well, let's all, if you have relatives, even if you don't, let's all pray. Say a prayer for the people out in Florida who, and in other parts that have been and will continue to be affected by the eye of the storm. I think we're getting some sort of tumultuous weather this weekend. Kev, what's the forecast for this weekend,
Let me check real quick. We've got a Saturday chance of rain, decent chance of rain, 60% chance, and Sunday it looks like. Actually, 1 second here. Sunday it looks like showers in the morning, then cloudy in the afternoon. So I guess most of the rain's going to fall on Saturday.
All right, my son's got a game at Boulder at Clover Stadium, home of the Boulders, and he's expected to possibly pitch. It's what he was told, at least. I don't know. He hasn't pitched in forever, but that would stink if it gets rained out. It certainly would stink. But all right, listen. That was my segment to all the people in Florida. We will pray for you. I believe in prayer, the power of prayer. We can all pray. And although we won't be able to eliminate the hurricane, we can pray that its damage is minimum. And like I said, loss of life is way more important than loss of anything material. Quick break. We'll be right back.
Pull up a chair or a cubicle and spend some time with us. We're AM 1700 WRCR and WRCR.com.
Need care? We're here. Isn't it amazing most medical emergencies happen when your doctor's office is closed? Going to an emergency room can be a nightmare. Care 365 is Rockland's only emergency geo-care center, and now we're delivering health services in our second location, conveniently located in Pomona. Care 365 North is a state-of-the-art health center that's open Sunday through Thursday from 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. and Friday from 11 a.m. to 8:30 p.m. Staffed with experienced providers and friendly staff, our medical center offers high-quality stitches and casting, throat cultures, on-site x-ray, sonogram, EKGs, express blood testing, and yes, rapid and PCR COVID-19 testing. No appointments necessary, open on all legal holidays. We speak Spanish and have a diverse multicultural staff. We're located at the Ramapo Plaza Shopping Center, 1633 Route 202, Pomona, New York, just a few moments from the Palisades Parkway. Care 365, close to home, far from ordinary. To reach us, please call 845-888-7200 or 845-CARE-365 or visit us on the web at care365.com.
Right now, police are stepping up patrols to make sure drivers and pedestrians obey our crosswalk laws. Why? Because every year in New York, people are injured or killed just crossing the street. So remember, pedestrians, obey traffic signals and use crosswalks. And drivers, yield to pedestrians in crosswalks. If you don't, we will educate you on the law. And you may get a ticket, because tickets get attention, and that saves lives. A message from the Governor's Traffic Safety Committee.
Selective Service presents easy ways to stay out of trouble.
Don't take a nap in the alligator pit.
And here's the easiest way of all to stay out of trouble. When a guy turns 18, he should register with Selective Service at sss.gov. It only takes a minute, and it's the law.
Now let's take a look at the roads with Hudson Valley traffic.
Good afternoon. On the Hutch, northbound from Boston Post Road to Cross County Parkway, traffic slows down. You'll see some more delays from North Avenue to North Street. Traffic on 9A a bit slow as well. Northbound from Sawmill River Road to Upper Croton Avenue. Delays on 287 are westbound from Route 22 to Routes 119 and 100. Watch out for the ongoing construction on Route 1 northbound from Library Lane to Spruce Street. We've got some delays building in Yonkers as well on Cross County Parkway westbound from the Thruway to Sawmill Parkway, and then Route 1 southbound also from Spruce Street to Library Lane. We have construction here which reduces the road to one lane. This report sponsored by Blindster. Want to save big on new blinds? Blindster.com offers custom-made blinds, shades, and shutters shipped directly to you at prices less than big box retailers. Shop Blindster now and save 45% off any order. Just use the code RADIO. Offer ends soon. Shop today. Blindster.com. From the Hudson Valley Traffic Center, I'm Amy Salerno.
Weather. For tonight, partly cloudy with a low around 49 degrees. For Thursday, sunny with a high near 65 degrees. For Thursday night, mostly clear with a low around 46. For Friday, another beautiful day, mostly sunny with a high near 66 degrees. For Saturday, a 30% chance of rain after 2 p.m., otherwise partly sunny with a high near 64 degrees. And for Sunday, a 30% chance of rain once again, otherwise mostly cloudy with a high near 66. That's the weather forecast
One of the many hits from Blondie. Yes, we are back here. Blondie, one way or another. Anybody watching that Jeffrey Dahmer thing? Kevin, you watching that? Kevin's taking care of business. Nature calls.
I haven't actually seen it, no.
No, the that series about Dahmer. Jeffrey Dahmer. That's
I haven't checked it out.
Yeah, I
Crazy
was watching.
Story, though.
Yeah, I was watching one of the guys, one of the survivors. One night, him and a couple of buddies met up with Jeffrey. They went out. He ended up back at Jeffrey's house. You know, these guys were all, I guess, gay, and you know, Jeffrey led him into believing they were going to have some sex, and before you knew it, they were both handcuffed to each other. And at that point, Jeffrey pulls out this huge knife, and the guy starts telling his story about that time. I'm not going to give too much away, but I tell you, for those of you that aren't familiar with Jeffrey Dahmer, he was convicted of brutally killing 17 men and boys from 1978 to 1991, and he admitted to eating the flesh of his victims. I mean, when he was younger, again, I don't want to give out too much, but I mean, this was a guy who, when you see someone who just murders animals, that's like that's a red flag. That's not even a red flag. It's basically, I mean, it's a big red banner waving in the sky. Just put me in jail. Put me next to young Michael Myers. Where's that? What was that doctor's name in Halloween? What was his name? Somebody help me out here. What was that guy? The doctor's name, Doctor. What was his name? That guy, Michael Myers. You know, in Haddock Field, something or other. Damn, man, help me out here. Help me out. I'm gonna go crazy. But yeah, that Jeffrey Dahmer story. Oh my God. I mean, people are nuts. Talk about colors. I mean, we always talk about that. You know, we're all like the most of us are like the yellow. Some in the orange. I mean, you go in red. I mean, red. It's crazy. You're real crazy. Something really up with you. No, it's a Jeffrey Dahmer. The stories, horrific. I mean, of what he did. The Jeffrey Monster, the Jeffrey Dahmer story on Netflix. That's what I've been watching. When the wifey's, watching her thing, whatnot, I've been watching she's not into that. She's not into the, that horror stuff. I enjoy watching, no matter where I am. I'm, away on vacation, home. I'm always watching those forensic file shows. I'm just into them. I don't know what, I mean, the world is it's just nuts. People are crazy, and I don't know. I guess I'm crazy because I love that stuff. Not that I love the story, what happens, obviously not, but just the stories and the way they do them all up keeps you intrigued. Jeffrey Dahmer, again, I don't want to give too much out. I'm not, you know what, I won't. I can just recommend that if you're into that stuff to try to catch it. Netflix was suffering. I was hoping that they would stay afloat. I mean, that's really the only one I'm familiar with. I don't watch all those other ones, Disney this, Apple that. It was crazy. I was in my cinema room a few weeks ago with my TV. I haven't been in there a while. I was like, holy, I forgot how do I even navigate through this thing? I'm telling you, it was harder to navigate through this TV than Columbus with the Santa Maria, the Pinto, and what was the other one? The Nina? Pinto and the Santa Maria, navigating through those waters. If you don't do it every day, I forgot. I couldn't go from this to that. I mean, it was hard enough to get to YouTube. I know there's a YouTube. Forget it. You don't understand how bad I am with this technology stuff. I just need a regular TV. One way, you just click the button, stuff comes on. Even in my studio here, the other night, football was on. I forgot how to put the TV on. Dave, how do I put the TV on? I got to call Dave to remember how to put the TV on. I'm in here doing something like, you know what? I'm doing some stuff. I'm like, I finally got some time to go in there, do some stuff for the show. Game's on. Let me put it on. No. I got to sit there and look at myself on a screen. Because I forgot, stuff's too smart. See, all this smart stuff don't work good for dumb people. 845-429-1700, 845-429-1700. You heard her today, Roxanne. There's a clip going around. I got it from Kev. I didn't look at it yet. Actually, I saw a little bit of it. I shouldn't say I didn't look at it. Where did I see? I was somewhere where I received this. I can only see a little bit of it. Now, what was she on, a dating show, Kevin? Roxanne Watson of Michael's Gifts. Oh, nature called again. Kevin having a tough day. Nature calling. Roxanne, our very own Roxanne Watson, host of Michael's Gifts, which you heard earlier today. If you did, you heard another compelling, great, heart-touching show. But I believe she was on some dating, is that what it was? A dating game or something? I know Bang Bang Lewis was talking about it this morning with Hennessy Wills. I don't recall exactly. I thought they were talking about it was a dating game. I could be wrong. But Roxanne, her life's journey now is educating and enrolling. She is like the ambassador for organ donation. So educating many, enrolling many more. She has become the person that everybody knows when they speak about organ donation. Oh yeah, Roxanne, I saw her here, I saw her there. She's everywhere. Usually wearing red, as I am wearing today, Cardinal red, because I will be assisting Lauren tonight. We have a game, the Cardinals. We had a great game the first time around. We lost 4-3. We're looking to avenge our loss tonight. I feel good. Da-na-na-na-na-na. You know, it was great with the Cowboys going into MetLife. You know, it was like a whiteout. It was a whiteout, and it was like I look at it as like Brian took a big paintbrush, a blue paint, and just painted a blue streak over the whiteout. Woo! That's right. Forget it, the whiteout. That was silly, whiteout. Let's white out. Yeah, okay, whiteout. Whiteout is for mistakes on paper. It ain't when you play the Cowboys. So the blue prevail. Like I said, it was like you got a white house, you call up Brian, you're like, Brian, listen, I got this white, boring house. Can you give some life to it? I'm going to go to work. I'll be back in 5 days. You come back, it's beautiful. It's like light blue. The shutters are standing out. You got the trim looking beautiful. Cowboy colors. That's what everybody should paint their house, cowboy colors. Now, talk about, I was, again, see how it full circle. Colors. I started the show with colors. I'm talking colors. It's not too late to paint your house, and now is actually the perfect time. And let me ask something. You're not a painter. I know that. I mean, listen, we knew that in kindergarten, first grade, or art class, don't worry. But many years later, now you're a homeowner. That's what counts. You're a homeowner. You got a beautiful house. You think you should paint that house in 95-degree weather? Is that paint really good? I mean, do you think that paint enjoys settling and curing in that baking heat? Or should we do it when the weather's cooler, when it's conducive, when it's in that perfect temperature range? That's right. See, listen, some guys play games. Some guys been doing this stuff forever, and that's the difference. Some guys don't know, and some guys even, what's worse is they do know. Maybe they do know that they shouldn't be applying the paint in certain conditions, but they'll go ahead and do it. Listen to me. You want an expert? You want your house to stand out. People drive by. It's like they suffer neck damage because when they see your house, they snap, they look, they say, wow, that stands out. There's something about that house that stands out. Of course it is. It's the paint job. You're talking about curb appeal. Are you selling your house? And it just looks like a hunker. Call Brian's Painting right now. Right now. I mean, don't delay. They're booked up, but he can get you in. Brian's been around for over 52 years, painting Rockland County. And if he hasn't painted your house already, a room, a floor, a garage, guess what? He'll come back and do it again. Or you'll have that first-time experience with Brian himself. That's right. You heard the commercials on the morning show. I mean, people are telling me about the commercials. They love them. And you're going to love Brian and his work. Brian's painting, serving Rockland County for over 52 years, painting Clemville, the official painter of Clemville. And he was the guy that, well, you know what? I won't say this because there's a lot of Giant fans out there. No, you know what? Let me cut that part. Let's edit that part. Okay. Let's just stick with the format. Beautiful time to paint your house and your deck. Don't listen to me. Don't go into the winter with a deck that's, that needs attention. Do what you got to do, and all you got to do is dial that number, 845-624-3089. Call up Brian's Painting. Tell him you heard him on Clem in the PM. You want your house to stand out. You want your deck to be ready for winter. I mean, because, listen, you talk about bad weather now. Winter's going to be horrible, all right? We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back. All hail. Woo!
AM 1700 WRCR, Haverstraw.
Are you self-motivated, creative, and persistent? WRCR is seeking sales account executives to help bring in new clients and create successful radio campaigns and digital promotions on a commission-only basis with excellent earning potential. If you're interested in joining our sales team, please email me, Kerry, Kerry, at WRCR.com. And hey, college students, this is a great opportunity to gain sales experience in the exciting world of radio.
Hello, Hudson Valley. It's Wednesday, September 28th, 2022. I'm Jeff Lewis with your WRCR News. Changes in behavior could be a sign that your kid or grandchild is heading for trouble and, at worst, potentially taking part in criminal activity. That's according to Rockland Sheriff Lou Falco, who says the classic signs include off-color or out-of-the-ordinary comments or posts on social media.
If they post up a gun, if they start talking ridiculously about killing or anything like that. Also, the change in somebody's behavior. A good person maybe got in trouble in school, maybe all of a sudden started getting bullied in school. Those things should be brought to the attention before that person feels that they have to take things into their own hands.
The Sheriff's Department, along with local police departments, have conducted mock active shooter drills lately in North Rockland and East Ramapo to avoid and properly handle any incidents similar to what happened at a school in Uvalde, Texas, earlier this year. The former deputy mayor of the village of Haverstraw has reportedly pleaded guilty to grand larceny. That's according to News 12. They say Rockland's DA's office said Emily Dominguez and her sister Janice admitted guilt last week. They and their mother were charged with taking over $11,000 in funds and donations from the not-for-profit Rockland Community Foundation. Emily Dominguez was a board member and former president of the group. They'll be sentenced in January. Their mom is due back in court next month. 2 state troopers received minor injuries over the weekend while they had stopped a woman for a suspected DWI on the Palisades Parkway in Stony Point. Police say it happened just after 5 a.m. Sunday morning. While the troopers were sitting in their cruiser waiting for the woman's car to be towed, they were struck from behind by another car operated by 44-year-old Donald Balling of Middletown. Police say Balling had a blood alcohol content of 0.12 and was traveling with a 3-year-old in his car. He was arrested and charged with aggravated DWI under Leandra's law and endangering the welfare of a child. He was issued a total of 13 tickets. He was arraigned in the town of Stony Point Court and sent to Rockland County Jail without bail. He's due back in court tomorrow morning. Neither Balling nor the child was injured. An area university just got a 6-year grant to launch a new program that supports high-achieving, low-income STEM students. Susan Serra of Dominican University in Orangeburg says the National Science Foundation grant will help fund travel to a scientific conference and senior projects, trips to research-intensive universities, and 4-year scholarships starting in the fall of 2023.
We're hoping to increase student retention and success by not only providing the scholarships with the grant money, but also having co-curricular activities like academic support, mentoring, opportunities for graduate research.
Dr. Regina Alvarez, assistant professor of biology, says low-income students often must work multiple jobs to pay for school, and that interferes with their schoolwork. The scholarships help the students focus on their studies. Neither major party candidate for governor in New York has yet agreed to debate terms. There's just been debate over the debates. Long Island GOP Congressman Lee Zeldin reportedly wanted several debates in various locations around the state. Governor Kathy Hochul said she'd debate Zeldin on New York One TV on October 25th, but Zeldin rejected that idea. Rockland State Senator, Democrat Elijah Reichlin-Melnick, says Zeldin's moves are a tried-and-true strategy.
I think every challenger, and particularly a long-shot challenger like Zeldin, every challenger in history wants the incumbent to debate them as much as possible because it gives them free airtime, free exposure. They get to try to knock the incumbent off their perch and throw a few punches and see what lands. And I think most incumbents tend not to want to do that.
Rockland Assemblyman Republican Mike Lawler says ultimately it's the voters who end up with less information.
The public has a right to know, and especially with absentee ballots going out this week, early voting having been added to the schedule since the last gubernatorial election, these debates should be sooner, not later, and they should be more plentiful.
Most polls have the governor leading Zeldin by double digits. Election day is Tuesday, November 8th. In addition to the governor, U.S. Senate, and other statewide races, there are contested races locally for Congress. State Senate Districts 38 and 40, Assembly Districts 96, 97, 98, and 99, Ramapo Town Justice, Stony Point Town Council, and Superintendent of Highways, trustees in the village of Haverstraw, Nyack, Piermont, Sloatsburg, and Suffern, and justice for the village of Suffern. I'm Jeff Lewis with your WRCR News. The weather's up next. The good starts at 2. It's Clem in the PM at 3. And at 6, check out the Open Bible Church Hour of Prayer. For more news and breaking stories, follow us on Facebook and Twitter. And check out our website, WRCR.com.
Now let's take a look at the roads with Hudson Valley traffic.
Good afternoon. On the Hutch northbound from Boston Post Road to Cross County Parkway, traffic slows down. You'll see some more delays from North Avenue to North Street. Traffic on 9A a bit slow as well. Northbound from Sawmill River Road to Upper Croton Avenue. Delays on 287 are westbound from Route 22 to Routes 119 and 100. Watch out for the ongoing construction on Route 1 northbound from Library Lane to Spruce Street. We've got some delays building in Yonkers as well on Cross County Parkway westbound from the Thruway to Sawmill Parkway, and then Route 1 southbound also from Spruce Street to Library Lane. We have construction here which reduces the road to one lane. This report sponsored by Blindster. Want to save big on new blinds? Blindster.com offers custom-made blinds, shades, and shutters shipped directly to you at prices less than big box retailers. Shop Blindster now and save 45% off any order. Just use the code RADIO. Offer ends soon. Shop today. Blindster.com. From the Hudson Valley Traffic Center, I'm Amy Salerno.
Weather. For tonight, partly cloudy with a low around 49 degrees. For Thursday, sunny with a high near 65 degrees. For Thursday night, mostly clear with a low around 46. For Friday, another beautiful day, mostly sunny with a high near 66 degrees. For Saturday, a 30% chance of rain after 2 p.m., otherwise partly sunny with a high near 64 degrees. And for Sunday, a 30% chance of rain once again, otherwise mostly cloudy with a high near 66. That's the weather forecast. For WRCR, I'm Kevin Thomas.
Up-to-the-minute weather information is always available on the WRCR website. Day or night, when you want the weather, check our website at WRCR.com. And the current temperature is 68 degrees.
Radio Unscripted, AM 1700 WRCR and WRCR.com.
Welcome back, Clemaniacs. I'm Kevin Thomas, and you're listening to the second hour of Clem in the PM. Here's your host, Pete Clem.
Won't forget to put roses on your grave. Yeah. I love that tune. The Stones. I'm telling you, Mick still got it at 97. How old is he? Holy moly, he's up there. I mean, Keith Richards must be 132 years old by now. Insane, the Stones. Keep pumping it out. All right, we are back. It is the 28th day of September. We are winding down October. I got to get the Halloween decorations out tomorrow. This weekend they're going up. Every year I say I'm gonna be building on. I'm gonna get, and I don't do it. I'm talking about making all these crazy, scary things. I just don't do it. But I got enough decorations to at least make the Clem Pound look a little spooky. How about them Cowboys? Woo! Oliver checking in. Like I said, I won't be spending a lot of time talking about the Cowboys dominating the Giants. I mean, I know the score only said whatever it said, but in reality, we said what we had to say. Alrighty, if it's your birthday, we wish you a happy birthday from here in Clemville, filled with joy, love, happiness, cake, pizza. Another year ahead around the earth. Let it be filled with wisdom, growth, and most of all, health. Because without health, what do you have? Nothing. You really don't. You have nothing. So we wish you a happy birthday today. And many more, many more, many more. Famous birthdays. I remember my kids. I don't know how long ago they stopped mentioning this name every single minute of every day. They would be on their phones, on their iPads, whatever they were on. Rebecca Zamola was the name. She is a social media star. I mean, she got 12 million subscribers, so she's making buku ducks from social media. Her and her husband have a channel, Rebecca Zamolo. And my kids would always watch all the stuff she does. Happy birthday to her, 39. Self-made tycoon. Hilary Duff, TV actress. You've seen her in the Lizzie McGuire movie, A Cinderella Story, Cheaper by the Dozen. She is celebrating her 34th birthday. Another YouTube star, Olivia Jade. She has a ton, like millions and millions of viewers as well. Her parents are Lori Loughlin? You know, she was in what's that big house with John Stamos? Full House. Mosimo Giannulli. Remember those are the people they paid for their kids to get into college. Pay for my kids to get into college. Oh, that's right. We're gonna get a refund. I'm not even worried. I'm gonna pay for college and get it back. Let's see. Famous birthdays. Jeezy 44. For those of you that don't know that name, don't worry. It's a rapper. I mean, not it's a rapper. He's a rapper. He's a rapper. Jeezy. Naomi Watts, she's an actress. You've heard that name. She was in the 2005 version of King Kong. Totally ruined the original King. There's nothing like the original King Kong. Wait. No. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't think I like the original King Kong. I like the one with, what's her name? Jessica Lange. That's the one I like. That one makes me cry every time. But anyway, Naomi Watts, happy birthday. You've seen her in Mission Impossible and some other movies as well. Famous birthdays, moving on down the line. Bam Margera, he's a reality star on Johnny Knoxville's Jackass show and all that other good stuff. Happy birthday to him, 42. Famous birthdays. Moving on down the line. Benny King. Kev, you must have played some Benny King today.
I actually didn't, but I did mention his birthday.
You did. One or the other. You know, one or the other. All right. I was taking a nap. I slept nothing last night. While I was waiting for my son, I was the first online. I said, I'm getting there early. I got there early, and I just took a nap. I didn't sleep at all. Not a second of a minute. Bridget Bardot. Wow. Oh. Look at her. Look at her. Look at you. You go, girl.
Stunning.
Yippee. Excuse me. I'm just rolling. I'm going through these pictures. Oh, you woke up. Yes, I know, Wilbur. You finally woke up. Wow, she is holy. Wow, I know. Beer, you owe me a beer, Wilbur. We both got excited. Look at her. French actress who starred in a number of films in the 1950s and 60s, including Contempt, Spirits of the Dead, and God Created Woman. From Adam's rib. Imagine if he created it from the toe. What would women be nowadays? I mean, I'm just saying, I don't know. All right, here we go. Moving down the line. Melody Thornton. Is that from, oh yeah, she was in the Pussycat Dolls. I like that tune from the Pussycat. Don't you wish your boyfriend were hot like me? Don't you? Don't you? Don't you wish your girlfriend were hot like me? Don't you? Yeah, that's a good tune. All right, Melody Thornton, happy 37th birthday. Famous birthdays. Look at you. Dita Von Teese. Does that name ring a bell, Kev? Dita Von Teese?
I think she's got like tattoos.
Yes.
Yeah. I remember her. Yeah.
So Dita Von Teese is the ex-wife of Marilyn Manson, and she basically brought burlesque dance back into the mainstream, back into the people's kind. Wow, look at her. She's got she has a I gotta say, she has a burlesque look to her. John checking in. I just saw. I don't know if he's still there, but he was checking in. All hail from Philly. Yep. All right. Let's see. Wow. Imagine being married to Marilyn Manson. Freak. All right. Lata Mangeshkar, world music singer, classical Indian singer whose songs have been featured in many films. And she was the recipient of Bharat Ratna. Kev, our resident musician expert, have you heard of Lata Mangeshkar?
No, I have not. I'm interested in finding out, though.
As am I, and that's why nobody does it better. Okay, I'm going to give you a choice. Aisa Desai Mera, Tuji Deka 2, or Meri Quabon Main?
Number one.
Number one, here we go. All right. Aisa Desai Mera, the full song. All right, I'm gonna keep this on in the background. This doesn't sound like the lady I'm looking at. This lady looks like she's 140 years old. Lata Mangeshkar. This sounds like a guy. Let me. This guy looks like he's 32 singing a song on YouTube. All right. Anyway, happy birthday to her, Lata. Let's see. How old is she? She passed. Oh, she just passed away. She was almost 100 years old. She was born in 1929. Wow, she was almost 100. 71, yep. Almost made it a few years. Tyler Lockett, football player. What national day is it today? It's 4:20 right now. Let's see. What national day is it today? It is... all hail! National Drink a Beer Day. That's all you had. I don't even... Oh, well, it is National Dense Breast Day. Anyone? Let's see what this is about. National Dense Breast. I have some dense breasts. I've been working on them, though. Dense Breast Day to raise awareness about the importance of breast screening, breast density, and other screening tests women should consider after their mammogram. All right, listen, you know the importance of that stuff. My mom was doing that. My wife does it. Very important. Very important. Let's get back to National Drink Beer Day. Everybody drink a beer. Drink a beer for me. Drink a beer for you. It's National Women's Health and Fitness Day. Like I said, it's still 420. Oh, it's actually 422. It's National Good Neighbor Day. Sometimes I question it. Am I a good neighbor? Am I like State Farm? I mean, am I like State? That's what I try to. I try to be like State Farm. Sometimes I'm like Allstate. What can I say? I apologize. National Strawberry Cream Pie. I don't know if I love pie, all kinds of pie. I eat pie. I love eating pie, all kinds of it. But I don't know if I've ever had a strawberry cream pie. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back.
It's great music that doesn't get in the way of your work. AM 1700 WRCR and WRCR.com.
Life sometimes appears to be on a downbeat path. Emotional distress, trauma, suicidal thoughts. There is free help available. The Behavioral Health Response Team of Rockland County, BHRT, is available 24/7 for any behavioral health need. Call 845-517-0400 or visit rocklandhelp.org. You can also catch Tracy and Andrew from BHRT on the first Thursday of the month at 10 a.m. for their show, The Beats on Behavioral Health.
Welcome to WRCR 1700 on your AM dial. I am Sonia Burgos Cranage, an attorney with the law firm of Sickle and Hicks, located in Suffern, New York. I will be your host on the third Thursday of the month at 9:30 in the morning, and it will be Senior Moments with Sonia. Yes, the third Thursday, Senior Moments with Sonia. Our firm is reaching out to the senior community in Rockland County because many of the senior groups cannot interact in person with speakers. Protect yourself and protect your assets through legal documents. And I hope you join us on the third Thursday of Senior Moments with Sonia.
Marcello's Ristorante in Suffern offers unparalleled Italian cuisine in both small and large plates, as well as an extensive wine and cocktail menu. Visit marcellosgroup.com for reservations, find out about their cooking classes, chef's table, and elegant events catering. Bring home Marcello's hand-picked products, extra virgin olive oils, artisanal pasta, and more. Marcello Russo DeVito is live on the morning show every Friday at 8:45 a.m. Call in with your cooking questions and find out about the latest specials. Visit marcellosgroup.com.
Howdy folks, this is Redneck, host of the Gumbo Yaya Radio Show, inviting you to join me every Friday from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. right here on WRCR 1700 AM and worldwide online at WRCR.com. We'll be chatting with some of the finest independent artists right here in the Hudson Valley and from around the world. Don't forget folks, hug your friends, kiss your family, thank the Lord, and y'all keep listening to the Gumbo Yaya Radio Show right here on WRCR 1700 AM, Radio Unscripted.
This is Clarkstown Supervisor George Homan. Please join me for my monthly show, Hometown Happenings, which airs the first Thursday of each month from 9:30 to 10 a.m. We will take your calls, we'll have special guests, and update you about what's going on around town and in the county. So please join me, Supervisor George Homan, the first Thursday of each month from 9:30 to 10 a.m. for Hometown Happenings. You'll be happy that you did.
Now let's take a look at the roads with Hudson Valley traffic.
Good afternoon. 287 slows down westbound from Westchester Avenue to routes 119 and 100. Delays in Briarcliff Manor are on 9A northbound from North State Road to Upper Croton Avenue. The Hutch slows down northbound from Boston Post Road to Cross County Parkway and then further northbound between North Avenue and North Street. The Gipsy Mid-Hudson Bridge, it's a stop-and-go ride across that span. Dutchess-bound throughway delays are northbound from exit 11 to exit 13. This report sponsored by Blindster. Do you need new blinds or shades? Blindster.com offers custom-made blinds, shades, and shutters shipped directly to you at prices less than big box retailers. Blindster blinds are easy to install and guaranteed to fit. Don't overpay for new blinds. Shop today and save big. Blindster.com. From the Hudson Valley Traffic Center, I'm Amy Salerno.
Weather. For tonight, partly cloudy with a low around 49 degrees. For Thursday, sunny with a high near 65 degrees. For Thursday night, mostly clear with a low around 46. For Friday, another beautiful day, mostly sunny, with a high near 66 degrees. For Saturday, a 30% chance of rain after 2 p.m., otherwise partly sunny, with a high near 64 degrees. And for Sunday, a 30% chance of rain once again, otherwise mostly cloudy, with a high near 66. That's the weather forecast. For WRCR, I'm Kevin Thomas.
Up-to-the-minute weather information is always available on the WRCR website.